When we are younger, our eustachian tube is at a more horizontal position than when we are older. When we get older, it starts to become a little bit more vertical, making it easier for fluid to escape, limiting our chances of getting an ear infection. But when we are little, since this eustachian tube is at more of a horizontal angle, fluid can get trapped, keeping congestion in there longer, which increases our chances of getting an ear infection. When the fluid is finally draining, it typically drains from the ear and goes down the throat. Same thing goes for your sinuses. Here are your techniques to help get that congestion out. Starting with the sinuses, these are just pockets throughout our face that help us breathe. When they get fluid in them, that's when the congestion takes place. Starting with your fingers on your kiddo's forehead, you're going to jiggle or tap along their forehead 3 times and then sweep across the face 3 times. Then you are going to go underneath the eyes and their cheeks and repeat that exact same thing. After you are done tapping and sweeping, you can then sweep down the entire face to help that fluid drain from their sinuses and let that fluid go into the back of their throat. This will aid with them being less sniffly for you and hopefully let them breathe a little bit easier. When you are done with the sinus release and drainage, you can then move into more techniques that you can do to help drain the fluid out of the ears. When you are draining it, it is important to remember that the lymph nodes when we are congested hold fluid. By placing pressure over top of the lymph nodes, we are helping them squish that fluid out with aiding with getting better a little bit quicker. You can use your thumb and go from the back of the ear down your kiddo's neck toward that collarbone to help squish that fluid out. This will just aid with helping get that fluid out, get those lymph nodes moving a little bit easier, helping those neck muscles relax a little bit better so that the muscles itself are able to move a little bit easier. Because when your neck is sticky, it doesn't necessarily squish those lymph nodes to get that fluid out. And so just by aiding with that muscular tension as well, it'll just help with all of it. You can then specifically target a lymph node that holds fluid if there's fluid in that ear. We target this lymph node by going inside the mouth. Going behind the molars, we are feeling for a circular structure. If it has fluid in it, it may be inflamed and might feel like a marble, but if it has no fluid, then it's going to feel super soft and squishy. By doing all of these techniques multiple times per day, it'll just help your kiddo feeling better quicker.